Okay, welcome back, guys. So today we're going to start loop development for this model. Okay, for the use, we'll start loop development starting from the head of the model. Okay, let's see. Okay, let me start by hiding the S. So Control H to hide the S. Then the next thing we're going to do, let me just shift this here. Let me change our workspace to something else. So let me use classic. Okay. No, let me just change this back to standard. So select standard and go to modeling toolkit. Put this aside. So the first thing we're going to do is to let me add a bookmark. So let me choose a camera angle for this first. Then resolution gate. Okay. Then render settings. This for render settings to pop up. Let's give this a second here. You have this now. So just make sure when you're using Arnold render for this, make sure I'm on Arnold render. Okay, default looks fine. Turn on progressive render. Let me turn this on. Okay, the rest will be our default, but it's fine. Click on the website again. Let me change the resolution of our document of our render view. Let me use something around 1K for now for preview. Okay. Yeah, I think it's fine. Let me close this. And now let me just look for a good camera angle for this. Now I need to put something that should be fine. Okay, that's fine. So let me bookmark this. Bookmark, edit bookmark. Let me just name this front cam and space cam. Add to shelf, apply. Okay, new bookmark rather. Okay, and I can easily change the name of this. So let's double click on this. So I can change the name front cam. Okay, that'll be fine. So let me just check this out, see if it's working. Yeah, it's working like it should. That's fine. Okay, so let me go to the Arnold tab. The first thing we need to do to use Arnold render is to give all the materials here, Arnold standard surface materials. Let me just put this here. Go to attributes editor. Okay, it's an attribute editor already. Okay, let's start by selecting the head and then right click and hold. Scroll down to apply new material. Now go down to Arnold, just select Arnold, AI standard surface, okay, there you are, okay. So on the attribute editor, I'm not going to change the name for this to, let's select this, change the name of this to AI, name is caps, AI, space, girl, head, enter. Okay, that's fine. What else? Please by the side. Open that group and do this one by one. Okay, so this is the meniscus. Assign new material, Arnold standard surface. Now just rename this me just rename this to AI space minuscules. Okay. What next? Outer eyes. Right click on node, scroll down, assign new material, Arnold, A, okay, AI standard surface. Okay. Let me just rename this to outer eyes. Name this to outer eyes. AI outer eyes. Enter. Go to the next one, inner eyes. Control 1. Let me just check this control 1. So I select space there. Okay, control 1 again. Let me assign. I'll try to be quick about this. So we can move on. Just the same repetitive process. I'm just rename this AI inner eyes. Okay. I'll go to the next one. Control 1. Okay, shirt model. Okay, like this. AI shirts. Enter. So go to the next one for the jackets. I click new materials. Arnold AI standard surface. Select this AI jackets. Can you just add Jeannie in front of this space? Enter. Then for the last one, which is the buttons. Okay, add this in here. Just AI buttons. Enter. Okay, we'll go back to the camera view. So the next thing we need to add now is an HDRI dome light for this. So let me just look for this and put this aside. Okay, so we have the physical sky, then we have the create portal, and then we have the create HDRI dome lights or sky dome lights, whichever one you want to call it. So now I need to plug in an image. I need to plug in an image for the color channel. Okay, just checking this. Okay, it's that check pattern. 5. Then just click on the folder icon. Just checking this. It should be on RGB actually. I think so. I think even though it's on RGB, it should still work correctly as it should. So I'm going to be using an HDRI from the Substance Painter Environments pack for the interior. So use Tomoko Studio. So copy the 5 parts, select this and paste the 5 parts in there, enter. Select that Tomoko HDRI. That's the one I want to use. Okay. So open. Should have something around there now. So if I zoom out of this, kind of check around the light. So I'm going to look for a good angle for the lights. Need a good angle for the lights. Let me just go back to the channel. Need a good angle for the lights. Let me try changing. Let me change the rotation Z. Okay. Trying something in here. I'm trying to kind of slide. I forgot to kind of slide to the values. Just increase the values. I think I might just have to just type in some values in there. It's not working like I want it to. Let me try. Oh no, no, no. Translate. Let's see. No, don't do that. No, this is not what I want. Let me just use the translate the rotation and gizmo here, and just tilt this to an angle. I'm kind of eyeballing that drapery pattern at the back, or probably the wall. Let's see which area or region can we use. Okay, I think I might just render something out until I figure out something good enough to use. Let me just try something like around here. Maybe something around, take this like so, something around the wall, maybe. Mm, okay. Okay, I think I might just have to, let me just go to edit this camera view and just do a render for this first and then figure out. So Arnold render view. Let's start with this first. So I need to use half of the resolution, which is like that around 500 pixels. So go to test, scroll down to test resolution, put this around 50%. Okay, and now I think I'll just sync up. Okay, uh, one to one. Let me zoom out a bit. I'm just shrink this down some more, just to have some more space. I'm using only one monitor for this, so I need to manage my space. So play. Let's see what we are. Okay, we have something now which is completely blown out. I don't want something else blown out as this. So think let me go back in here to the settings for this exposure. Maybe I can tweak something in here, or maybe I can just rotate the light instead. Maybe I'll just rotate the environment instead. Probably should rotate the environment instead. Channel. Let me just do this. Okay, let me change this. Let me just stop this. Minimize. Okay. Oh, I need to delete this direct light I have on top of this. Let me delete that. I don't want that. So let's delete that. Okay. We run that for this again. We still have this completely blown out. Minimize that. Okay. Just turn this to around this region. Let me see what I have when I close this. That's like the bright spot. I don't want that. So somewhere around here should be fine. Let's go to a bookmark, font cam, and do another render for this. Okay. Okay. I think I'm kind of liking this. Of liking this angle. Now the standard material default looks a bit reflective, so for now won't worry about that too much for now. Just need to have the right balance for this light. That's all that matters now. Just finding the right balance for this light. Let me type in a value in here. -200. Enter. Kind of like how it is on how the brightness is on the face, but the background does not really sit well for me. So let me just change this again. So I'm just going to be trying different values for this until probably I have something I like. Okay. I like the background because of the drapery clothes at the back, which is kind of cool for a backdrop. It's kind of cool. I might probably even leave that and then just do every other render on top of this. So like how the drapery backdrop looks. Okay. Let me change this value. Let's try something. So no. Kind of. I still want to see that background at the back. I don't want to lose that backdrop. Let me just change this value again. Nope. I should be using this by a lower amount. Let's try something else. Okay. Mm. Oh, now I can actually do that feature. What I was trying to do before, I can actually do it now. I think. See what we have. I just feel a bit undecisive at this moment. Though I'm kind of liking how this is looking though. I'm just trying to render this some more and see how that looks. Okay, let me just think I would. Let me just. Okay, yeah. So I kind of brought out one of the reference image, the main reference images we had for her. So I kind of use this as a guide to kind of light up my scene. See, you see how you see this region on the shirt whereby it's brightened up by the lights from that region and the center of the face also. So I'll try to match it as much as possible. So on our reference image already, let me just save this. Our reference image already, we already have something similar around the shirts. But I think I'll still need an additional light for this. Yes, so let me bring in an area light. So I drop in an area light on my scene. So let me go to scale 2, scale this up. Okay, let me just tilt this. I need to use the direction of that arrowhead. Oh, now, what about actually trying to do before now? Like now, I can actually do it. All you have to do is right click and hold and just drag where the values are. But it doesn't matter anyway. So let me just do this by hand anyways. Just do this by hand. So I kind of manually set where the light should be. Maybe at the back. But in the reference image, I can't see any light hitting from the back. Maybe I'll just flip the direction of this. Okay, you guys can't really see it properly from down, but let me just look for a better angle for this. Okay. Let me just try to do this from the top view. Zoom out and just drag this in a good position. Probably need to tilt this kind of face. The arrow needs to be facing the model because that's like the direction of the light. Bring this one around. Here should be fine. Or maybe I'll just do a look through instead. Maybe I'll just look through. Maybe I'll just look through this light source so I can properly and accurately position this. Maybe. Okay, let's just do that. So go to panel, look through, checkbox. Oh no, wrong place. Close this. Then just select look through. So now I'm looking to be selected, which is the rectangular light I just added. So let me look for a good angle for this. Okay. Maybe somewhere around here. Maybe somewhere around here should be fine. Probably. Let me just go back to perspective. And I'll just look. Okay, this feels too close. I need to push this back. This feels way too close. Let me push this back away from the model. And squash this way. Okay. So let me go back to our bookmark font cam. Let's render this and let's see what we have in here. Here's another render view. Oh, I need to. Okay. There's something called light lister here. So let me just bring that out. Where is that? Not here. Mm. Let me check utilities. Yeah, I found it. Light manager. Okay, light manager. Let me just put this by the side. Okay. Play this. So I have something like this, which is cool. But now our new rectangular light is not actually showing up. So maybe let me just scroll this to the end. So probably let me just disable. Let me disable the. Oops. Oops. Seem to have lost. Let me just scroll down. Okay. Select the rectangular light. Let me change this. Let me change. I think I'll change the rectangular light settings. Let me change the rectangular light settings. I'll use. Let me just scroll down and turn off normalize. Yeah, now you can see the light properly now. Now you can see the light a bit more. Okay, so just trying to figure out how to use these lights with a reference image. Okay, I think I need to change the light shape to this. Okay, doesn't really seem to do much except for reflecting, except for catching the shape of reflection. What can we change in here now? Okay, so let me turn the dome light back on. So with dome lights and our Dix lights, we're having something like so. Don't worry about that white spots on the head. It's just a reflection from the environment, our environment lights. So that part still feels a bit dark. Feels a bit dark. Maybe I'll increase intensity some more. Let me try 5. That feels too blown out. Let me take this down. So let me just go through the Dix light for now. So I can just change the values to something that should work just fine for it. Maybe 3. Okay, so using reference as a guide for this. Okay. I think the reflection of the lights should kind of be more on the forehead. I think it should be more on the forehead, reflection of the lights. And I just think I need to change the position of our light. Also, it should kind of be more of an overhead kind of light. Let me kind of put this almost at the center. Just take this and put it close to the center of our face, and probably even up a bit more. Okay, let's see. Let's maximize this view. Let's see what we have now. Okay, kind of getting closer to what I need. Let me screenshot this. Okay, let me scale this up a bit and push this upwards. This will update the render. Okay, this kind of having brightness feels a bit much. Probably don't want something as bright as this. Let me just undo a few steps. Undo. I think this size is okay. I just need to push this up. Okay, let me play this again. Okay, something like this should work. Like this looks kind of cool. It should probably work. Okay. See how the highlights kind of see you can see the highlight on the forehead. So it's kind of similar to mine also, and on the neck bone also on this on that bone, two poking bones on the neck. I don't know the name for those two, but I'm sure you get the idea. Okay, so minimize this. Think I think okay. So with the with our HDR light turned on and this light also on the face. So now we might still end up changing the lights intensity later on after adding textures to the skin. We might still end up changing the maybe increasing the light source a bit more later on because for now it's just like a gray shade that we have on the model. So it might not do justice on this until we kind of have real textures in there. So it's just me trying to just kind of I like that. Just the let me just increase the probably increase intensity of probably increase intensity of the HDR. Let's see what that does. You can increase samples first to 2. I'll do the same for Dix lights. I'll increase the samples of our Dix light also to 2. Okay, I think the samples on 2 already. Okay, yeah, it's there now. So increase it to 2. So have a better. So this kind of reduce the noise coming from our light source. Okay. I like how this is looking though, just with the door HDR dome light we have in there. But let me just select the HDR dome lights and just play with the intensity some more. I think so. Just play some more with the intensity. Okay. Let's try something like 0.5. So it's gonna go out the lights. I think I need the light to be kind of brighter than this. Mm, Let me go to the light manager, turn on the area lights. Let's see. But this is not the final setting for the light though. Like I said before, once you add our skin texture to this, you might still need to manipulate this some more. I'm just gonna play with some of the values in here. See, you can also turn on the hair. Turn on the hair so that turn on the hair XGen hair. Kind of see how that looks like if you want to. Think think putting this back. Let's see. Which is not the final look anyways. But it's just a good start.